Hey guys, welcome back to CLOCKWISE Crypto. Hope you guys are moving forward in everything that you do. Diving right into the charts and looking at some price action today. Taking a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at $26,898. Now, you guys understand the critical levels that we talked about yesterday. These are critical levels when we're looking at this Bitcoin price action. There's no way around it. And I'm gonna stand firm. These two levels right here are going to dictate everything. They're major levels of support and resistance. Major levels, okay? 25,000. And we'll actually, I'll make it because it's psychological, right? As soon as it hits 25K, people are going to freak out. So 25,000 even, okay? The next number is going to be 30,000, okay? If this breaks to either side, you really need to prepare and brace yourself, okay? And this holds true for, what we see with bullish momentum. I'm not just, having bearish sentiment. Either way, this is what you should pay attention to. It's what we're paying attention to. And, of course, not financial advice, yada, yada, yada. But this is critical, guys. So what I'm going to do is actually add everything that we use so you guys can see exactly what we're seeing. And you can kind of use that, to fit, whatever, your sentiment is, right? So right now, weekly time frame, I usually do have a stochastic, as you see there. But on the weekly time frame, you saw that bearish divergence right there. It didn't make a new low. So that's critical. When you see this bearish divergence, it's more oftentimes than not, it should make a new low. This did not make a new low. So I'm curious to where that drop is going to play. So what I'm talking about, the bearish divergence, I'm talking about right here. This is on the weekly time frame. So typically on the weekly time frame, it's going to take a while for this to play out. It's going to take a while. These higher time frames, this isn't one of those, oh, tomorrow we're going to get a drop. No, this usually takes a while to play out because each candle is a whole week. Okay. So I don't know what bullish momentum people were talking about, but I don't see it. Okay. Now it did break, right? We did have that drop. We see the, the divergence here. We see that and we see up top. We did have a drop, but we didn't make a new low. And that's what concerns me. That right there is what concerns me. So what I'm thinking is, this is what I'm thinking. Okay. And this, I could be completely wrong, but I've spent a lot of time on charts. I've done my 10,000 hours, and I'm just showing you based off of 10,000 hours of being on the charts, looking at price action, trading technical analysis on leverage, and utilizing it as an entry point to buy crypto. This is what I'm looking for, and this is what I need to piece together. Only talking about technicals. I'm not even talking about everything else. Macroeconomics, what's in the news, we can even look at fear greed a little bit, but I'm going based off of price action. This is what concerns me. Okay. I'll zoom in to show you. Right here, we did see the bearish divergence, but we did not make a new low. That's what concerns me. So you see right here, if we go back towards July at this point right here, when we had the bullish divergence, we made a new high right here. We made a new high. We made a new high. When we have the bearish divergence and it drops on the stochastic, right? We don't make a new low. And that's where I think people are, people are really missing that a new low was not formed. A new low needs to be formed with. For me, it's not, of course, it's not guaranteed, but a new low needs to form. If you get a divergence on a higher time frame, more cases than not, you're making a new high and you're making a new low. That didn't happen. Okay. So that's what really has me wondering within these two, and I'll remove the 14, just so it doesn't confuse anyone. So we really just focus on these, this price action right here. We need to make a new low. Okay. We need to, like I'm telling you, if we break 25,000, guys, it's gonna be a bloodbath, and that's what it looks like it's setting up. I think that we could go to 15 grand, but that doesn't happen unless we break this 25. So right now I'm maintaining this bearish sentiment, and I'm going based solely off of this price action, guys. Solely off of this price action. I do see here that we have the EMAs here. We are crossed over the EMA, so we can actually use that and use that as a tool to really just provide us just clarity, right? So we want clarity. We want multiple confirmations, to fit what we're looking at, and really react and respond to what we're seeing. Okay, this is what we want to pay attention to. We have crossed EMAs. These EMAs are bearish right now, so we'll see if this respects as well. This can be considered moving support and resistance because it's flowing with the price action, right? It is an indicator, right? So that's something I'm paying attention to as well. But more so, I need to see one of these super broke, whatever that looks like. So, guys, I'm gonna just say it. I am confident that we are going to dip under 25,000. When that happens, we're going to 15. Okay, I think that's going to be enough blood, and that's gonna be my play for massive accumulation. When I say massive accumulation, H bars are gonna, when that happens, and this is what I'm thinking, guys. This is my opinion. When Bitcoin breaks 25, okay, and starts heading to 15, H bar. I got H bar being a penny to 2 cents, 1 to 2 cents. So that's going to be my play right there. That is what I'm waiting for. And that's kind of going to be the point for me, because I don't see it. I don't see this. I don't see anything bullish about this chart. And I'm on the weekly time frame. I'm on almost as high as you get. You go to the monthly. Looking at the monthly, I don't see anything that could say, oh, that was it. No. Nothing here looks bullish that I would say. I see a retracement after a new low is made. We have a retracement here. It might be a 50% retracement from 48,000. And looking at that, I just don't see anything. I don't see anything. If anything, I see more bullish, more bearish momentum, right? And check it out. I told you guys, when you see bearish divergence on the higher time frames, usually it makes a new low. It happened right here. When we saw that bearish divergence, when I was telling you guys, look, we expect to drop, and we had this bearish divergence right here. Try to get it. Yep, got it right here, and then right here. And we made a new low down to 17,000. All right. We're seeing the same setup happen right now. And, what I think is going to happen is I think it's going to be a fake. So I'm thinking you're going to see, and this is a monthly. So this might take towards the end of the year, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with this. But we're seeing the same thing on the monthly again. I think this could turn into a situation where we have the same setup, but you see the divergence and it made a new low. When I go to the weekly, I see the bearish divergence here, and we didn't make a new low yet. Guys, we're gonna make a new low. I said it. I'm calling it. I don't know how else I can word it. We're making new lows. When that happens, I'm telling you guys exactly what we're doing here at CLOCKWISE Crypto. When that happens, I'm getting an H bar at 2 cents, 1 cent, between 1 and a penny. I'm getting in heavy. Stellar, getting in heavy. Ethereum, getting in heavy. Bitcoin, getting in heavy. Am I missing one? XRP, getting in heavy. But the main play that I'm thinking right now is H bar. That's like my main play. I'm going to talk about other plays, and there's going to be a ton of opportunity. But guys, this chart, Bitcoin's gonna drop. It's gonna drop. And I have a guy I go to the gym with. He's a full-time trader. He trades for the banks. He's like, oh, Bitcoin, 10 to 15, and people are gonna be destroyed by it. I'm like, what, really? He's like, yep. It's gonna be a while till it pops up again. And I'm seeing it here on the charts. He told me that. I'm like, nah. I'm saying, nah, you got it all wrong. You got it all wrong. He's like, I'm telling you. And I said, all right, man. And so I'm looking at the charts again. It took me like a month, and then I saw him again because we both travel, have crazy travel schedules. I saw him again, and I looked at him and said, yeah, you're right, bro. And I hated to admit it because I love Bitcoin. I hated to admit it. But guys, when this drop happens, I'm just anticipating head and shoulders. Okay, let's say it plays out. Head and shoulders. This plays out. This is the weekly time frame. Okay. This is I'm gonna say December, maybe November, December, 15,000. If I had to give a time frame. But guys, this is it. We need to make a new low. This is a double bottom. You can say, oh, that's it. It could, but it needs to break 30. One of these two scenarios needs to happen for me to change my bias. Right now I'm bearish. In order for me to change, I need to see what we do at 30. I need to see what we do at 30. If we get to 35, I'll be sold. Oh, we're done. We're it. But anything in this range right here, I'm thinking is smoke and mirrors. Anything in this range where it's just hanging out, smoke and mirrors. But pay attention. I think it's smoke and mirrors. I think it's going to trap buyers up here. You're going to trap them, create that second shoulder, and just dump. And then out of fear, that psychological barrier, out of fear at 25,000, people are gonna sell for a loss and then say, oh, it's gonna be the same old thing. Oh, Bitcoin, I knew it was too good to be true. And that fear is what's needed to change the hearts. And that's gonna change this Bitcoin fear, greed stuff. It's gonna get to the red, and that's the opportunity, guys. So just wanted to dive into some technicals. I didn't mean to get all emotional, but same thing with Ethereum right here. A new low is gonna be made. That new low could be anywhere 800. People say I'm crazy for $400. Guys, I think it's in play. If this scenario happens with Bitcoin, Ethereum to 400 it's not unreasonable. It's not unreasonable. So brace yourself, and we'll stay up to date with the technicals, but I definitely wanted to dive in deep with this and look at what's going on. I know there's a lot of bullish momentum, guys. I think it's smoke and mirrors based off of what's going on the charts. So pay attention. We'll be here to guide you through. I hope you got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do, and we'll see you soon.